Yo, what's going on? If you are watching this, I just want to say a massive thank you to everybody who has subscribed recently. Honestly, the channel, like, it's still stuck for so long on like 680 subscribers, okay? And I'll be honest, I kind of lost my way a little bit with it, but I really think I found my kind of groove, and I really hope that continues. And I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing because I'm really enjoying it. And you know, I think I just love talking about stuff, and I love kind of making videos that talk about things and watching things to do with games that I love and games that I enjoy. And honestly, I haven't made a video about it yet, but all the comments on my last video, my previous video talking about the Forever winner, wow, like, you guys, like, honestly. But anyway, we'll discuss that another time. But this is here, DragonAge the Veilgaurd, 22 minutes of gameplay with BioWare. Oh man, I'm so like I love the Dragon Age series, right? And I'm not even going to go into how much I love it, but all I'm going to say is that, like, it's so good, and the story was left on such a high note on Inquisition, and like I was so ready for the next one, and like, oh, okay, I'll be honest, I saw the cutscenes and the trailer stuff, and I really didn't like the way it looked. It looked so cartoonish, and don't get me wrong, I ain't got it's like the Borderlands. It's like Borderlands has its style, and I like that, and that suits it. But this looks so cartoony. I don't know why. It looks so Disney. It's mad. I don't know. Maybe I'm reading the room wrong, but I'm not even like. This is 22 minutes of footage, alright? I'm not going to sit here and pause. If I see something that like offends me a little bit, I'm going to say something. But if it comes out and it starts cooking in gameplay, and the gameplay's cooking, I'll be honest about it, you know, I'll be honest. But anyway, let's go. Let's see this. Let's see this game, man. Let's see this. Oh, it's too fucking loud.
What's up, everybody? I'm Kat Bailey, and this is our extended look at DragonAge the Veilgaurd's gameplay. I'm here with BioWare lead developers Corinne Bush and John Epler. Corinne, what are we looking at today?
Hey y'all, so today we're going to be helping out one of our companions.
So bright, and it's so bold.
This is part of his personal arc to rescue the griffins long thought extinct. We're going to take a quick journey through the lighthouse, your base of operations. We're going to head into the crossroads and make our way to the dark swamps of Hossberg wetlands.
So you're in the lighthouse.
Before we carry on, straight away, one word, Fable. That's all I see here is Fable. I don't know why, but I just see Fable. The map looks very similar to Fable. It's got a very Fable-ish look. The whole layout, the really bold designs, everything's very bold and bright. It just screams Fable to me. And now it's not loading.
As Corinne mentioned, this is your base of operations that you inherited willingly or unwillingly from Solus. It is located in the Fade. It's where Solus was able to start planning his rebellion against the Elven gods millennia ago. Right now, you and your team have occupied it, started to build it, started to shape itself around your personality. As Corinne mentioned, we are going to go talk to Davrin, who is located up above, and each of these spaces kind of shapes itself around your companions as they live there, as they basically spend their arcs in those rooms.
And
That's
we see
cool.
Here the glowing light above indicates Davrin's ready for us. Let's check in with him.
Yeah, he's ready.
Something wrong?
We got a message. A place called the Cauldron was attacked.
That's some sort of Grey Warden tavern.
It's a secret Warden readout. No idea what...
I never played Baldur's Gate 3. I never played it. But again, I'm feeling influences of that there as well. But again, everything's so bright and colourful. Everyone's so perfect. They look so beautiful. Like, this guy looks gorgeous. Like, look how gorgeous he looks. Like, do you know what I mean? Is that just me? Is it just... I don't know. I feel like this game was gritty and dark, and it's got, you know, and I don't know. This feels so colourful and bright. Maybe it's because they're in the Veilgaurd or whatever it is.
Goes on
I don't
there.
know.
Why are you involved?
Because whatever attacked it sounds like the Gloomhowler.
So earlier in Davrin's arc, you were introduced to his nemesis, the Gloomhowler, creature that's been hunting and stalking wardens for quite some time. It's kidnapped a bunch of other griffins. Davrin has been trying to track it down. Now he's got a lead, so we're going to go find this and go track this thing down.
Now, Davrin, he prefers the direct approach. We're going to choose a tough response and see if we can get his approval.
Then let's get rid of it.
Had the same thought. What's left of the Wardens are still licking their wounds.
A Griffin looks nice.
So we handle this alone.
Well, Griffin.
Just go to the cauldron and get the Griffins back. You have to promise to behave, boy. Listen to every word I say, stay out of trouble, don't do anything dumb, and don't eat any.
I think we get the point.
Lancet and Remy told me there's a word for the bond between a Griffin and Warden moving as one. Turlum. Until Hassan and I have that, I'm supposed to keep him safe.
I have to say that I find the Griffin adorable.
And very importantly, I know this is a question on everyone's mind. Yes, you can pet Hassan.
Well, thank goodness for that. And all right, what are we going to be doing next?
He's up for this.
All right, we're going to finish getting this information from Davern on the Gloomhowler, and we'll be off to Hossberg and the Crossroads.
Between Warden and Griffin starts by having faith in each other.
Maybe. I suppose you were born for this sort of fight, boy. All talents
So
and
far,
temper.
right?
Like a sharp tongue to remind you of it.
It's extremely sharp.
As
It's
long as he
extremely
backs
clean.
it up.
Graphically looks gorgeous. It's set in that kind of
So I
style.
assume that Hassan can be helpful during the
I
gameplay.
don't know. I just,
Absolutely.
for me, it looks,
In fact,
they
a
look
lot of
so
Davern's
beautiful and
abilities
clean.
revolve around calling
You know,
Hassan
like-
in the heat of battle.
You know what I mean?
I particularly love when you're going against enemies. You see Hassan swoop down, especially if it triggers a combo between your companions.
Okay.
As Corinne mentioned earlier, one of the interesting, fun things we've done is if you see the lights on in a room, companions have something to say. You can see Harding up in that
Right.
space there.
So instead of exploring and
Nev
finding out
behind
if
you as well, and Belara.
people want
But
to talk
we
to you,
have a
you
mission ahead of
have
us.
to,
We're going
like,
to go
wait for
find
the
the
lights to come
Gloomhowler
on.
if we can,
Like
and we're
they're
going to
home.
go through the Crossroads
Okay.
in order to do that. And the Crossroads, if you've played previous Dragon Age games, Trespasser in particular, is a location in the Fade that contains a number of alluvians, allowing you to travel across Thedas in a matter of minutes. But at this point, the Crossroads are under assault by the other elven gods. It's a dangerous place, and we are going to be in for a bit of a fight.
And
Cool.
this alluvian,
Good
the
to see
Beer
it.
of Voss, is the central focus point of the lighthouse. This is going to take us to Solus's pocket area of the Crossroads, and it might look a little bit different from what you've seen in Trespasser.
Can you tell us a little bit about the role that the Crossroads plays in the structure and the gameplay?
Yeah, so the Crossroads is, again, it's the area that you spend a lot of time traveling through
okay.
as you go from
Nice
area
looks-
to area.
nice
It's
gear.
also a space that has, at one point,
Again, looks very clean. Let's see how
served
the
as
combat- let's see how
Solus's
the combat
main
looks,
base of
yeah.
operations and training ground for his rebellion against the Elven gods. So as you go through it, you're going to find fragments of the past, the things that Solus had done previously that are going to give you a bit of insight into Solus as a character, but also into the Elven gods and their motivations.
Some of my favorite content that you'll find if you go exploring in the Crossroads is these opportunities to actually relive some of the memories Solus had during his rebellion. You actually get to take part in this ancient rebellion.
And here we have
Right.
the Caretaker, a mysterious spirit that was actually here before Solus was,
So a
and
massive, like,
started
time
to
skip from
help
Inquisition to
Solus
now
with his
then.
rebellion, but also to turn this into a safe haven for spirits. Again, as I mentioned before, the gods are assaulting the Crossroads, so it's no longer the safe haven it once was. But you're going to work with this Caretaker through quite a large amount of ancillary content to rebuild this into that safe home for these creatures. That if anyone knows Solus, he has a tremendous amount of affection for spirits.
All right, now
Alright,
we're
see
going to
it.
get into combat here, and this time we're playing as a mage. Now, mage is one of my favorite classes to play. It's primarily a ranged attacker, and when we're surrounded by swarming darkspawn, I really have to use a variety of strategies to control
I
the
never even saw them
battlefield.
there. They're not
Use
even
my
on the
heavy
map.
charged attacks to knock down these ghouls, get them out of the way, and of course, darkspawn are vulnerable to fire.
I don't know.
So we made sure to equip our fire staff, have our fire abilities on hand.
You may notice something about the Darkspawn too, is that they look a little bit different than they have previously. And part of that is because Gillinane, who has always been focused on using the Blight as essentially a crafting material, a way to alter life itself, has been enhancing and changing these Darkspawn as part of her army.
Corinne, I noticed that you were doing a combo opportunity. Can you tell us a little bit more about how the role that plays in the actual combat?
Yes, so the combat system in this game, the deep strategy behind it is really to manage the various abilities your companions and Rook have in concert. So in this case, Harding has a combo opportunity with Shred. It's going to apply the Sundered effect and deal a high amount of stagger. Now you'll notice I can combo that with Rook's ability Spirit Bomb. That's going to cause a detonation combo.
So, again, one of the things you'll notice about the train...
Right, I mean, like, the game looks nice, but it just... Oh, I don't know, I don't know. I'm not, like, I'm not being pulled in. I really want... I do like Dragon Age a lot, but I'm just, I don't know, I'm just not... I'm not feeling it right now. I just feel like I've seen this...
Terrain here is very snowy, very mountainous. The Crossroads is a realm that reflects the waking world. In this case, it's an amalgamation of all the real world spaces that are tied to it. In the case, we've got Hosper, we've got other mountains.
Right, I'm gonna I just need to look at something quickly because either I'm hold on. Can't spell. What?
Wow, we can watch, yeah?
So for me, this combat looks more gritty and raw, and it's just look at that. It just looks so gritty and raw, and like it's not flooded with these visuals and flooded with all this real clean, sharp, colourful 4K resolution aesthetics. It's a gritty looking game. It looks pure, like it's honest. I don't know. Honestly, I just don't feel the urge to carry on watching that 22. It's 22 minutes, but I just don't feel the urge to carry on watching. I honestly, I don't know. I just don't know. I really want to like it, but at the same time, I just don't. I don't know if that's just me, or maybe I'm wrong. But I just don't know. I don't know. I need more time. Maybe if I watch a bit more of that video, yeah. But I can't sit here for 22 minutes when I'm not feeling it. You know, I mean, I'm just being honest. I'm not feeling it, and it's a shame because this game. I loved Inquisition so much, and it was really. I mean, maybe not a lot of people liked Inquisition, or maybe they preferred number 2. Because that was a totally different style to this one. Dragon Age 2, you actually were you were kind of you're pressing buttons for combat, and it was only you were just kind of, it was very kind of linear in its ways. And Dragon Age 1 was like built tight, like actions were like queued, and they'd go for it sort of thing. So I don't know. I mean, yeah, the combat of Dragon Age has changed so many times. But I just don't think I'm a fan. I don't think I'm a fan, but that's just me.